Isyaludun ay dada sama kwestudan itu manas nastudan so siapa
Hi, I'm Mickey.
Hi everybody, this is Alan.
I'm Sarah.
We are in墾丁.
墾丁National Park, surrounded by sea, located in southern Taiwan.
很春.
Takes up about 18,000 hectares. The plants around here are shallow rooted.
Because they all grow on limestones and coral reefs.
Due to a strong wind, they won't grow tall.
The north is monsoon.
Hey, I want to introduce the climate in Canton. The area is belong to tropical climate, and the average temperature is 20.5. The particular appearance is the katabatic wind. So I think the weather in Canton is a very good place to escape the winter weather.
Yes, and the main industry here is tourism because it's beautiful weather and its natural resources. People like to come here to go sightseeing and do water activities like snorkeling or scuba diving or water sailing.墾丁, here we go!
so siapa upan esinja manawa dunala labo iya oh haya iya oh haya mas balisan singhalon mas buat malov lo basenja ang hai pas dudun inang saya luasang bukul labo iya oh haya oh jenis kimen lantau lari hai dah oh mahayan oh isyaludun
What's up everybody, this is Mickey. Now I'm going to introduce you Sherding Natural Park. So let's go check it out.
Sherding was once a Taiwan Aboriginal village. There's abundance of nectar sources in this park and limestone caverns. This area has undulating coral reefs, also famous for its big grassland and butterflies. Figs are an index species of tropical regions. The aerial roots of banyan, which drop the branches and reach the ground, become crop roots.
The little valley you see here is actually made of coral reefs. Long time ago, these were all in the water. Walking through this valley, you can imagine yourself a scuba diver in the ocean.
Many water sport activities like banana boat, all kinds of boats, flying boats, or snorkeling something. So follow my.
In Nangwan, you can enjoy lots of activities, such as ATV rally, jet skiing, and surfing. And if you are not courageous enough, you can just play with your friends at water that is close to the beach. It's free of charge to play in the water. There is also a tourist center where you can clean yourself up and change your clothes.
No one ever. Banana boat.
Oh, such a good high. I think the donut boat is too exciting for Mickey. This kind of activity suits him better. Take the sunshine. All man activity, huh? However, I think he requires a bit of fun.
Hi, I'm Sarah. 今天我们要来介绍的这一位大哥，钟大哥，然后他要来接受我们的采访，然后我们就要来问他一些问题，让我们了解垦丁的观光，还有垦丁景点。钟大哥在这边是做什么？就是工作的。
我们在这边做就是水上活动啦，需要养水的部分啦，或者是游泳圈的部分啦，冲浪板、长板、短板的部分，还有水上项目部分，大部分做这些。
钟大哥在这边这几年来啊，你觉得游客的数量有没有什么变比较多，或者比较少，或者是政府有什么政策让就是观光有什么影响？
这部分的话，应该是其实差别在于这个大陆游客的部分因为他们每年我们感觉到最起码还是减5%到10%。
所以这边也是会有影响。
是有一些影响。
刚刚你看那边那么多观光客，你觉得就是对你们业者或者是当地人有什么好的影响
好处应该是当地居民会比较收入会比较丰裕一点。
那钟大哥要不要跟我们推荐他这边就是什么好的地方，或者是好的游乐设施啊？像我们昨天玩的香蕉船那些，就是跟我们说一下，介绍一下，让就更多人来这边玩。
玩的东西一定非常多，像一般人我们不会去想到的，像是拖曳伞啦，海底潜水啦，然后就是山上的吉普车的飙沙部分或者是水上项目部分都非常多，像是一般的年轻人会玩的勾卡就是这些很多。
好，那我们就是今天谢谢钟大哥接受我们的采访。那我们就是希望大家来这边，然后爱护这一块土地，然后也可以来找钟大哥来玩，他会算你非常划算的价钱。
好 ，OK 的。
发呆，想着未来的路。
Now we are at South Gate. Here, Hancheng Southern Gate is in the middle of a roundabout which used to be the main road in Hancheng town. There are many vendors and restaurants around it, and it had been damaged by typhoons a few times before. So the second floor is sealed and you cannot go up to it. Visitors can only tour the ground floor of the gate.
The West Gate is right next to a square where people in Henchun hold their events. It's very close to people's lives in Henchun.
常常想着别人为什么能轻松就达成梦想，只靠安慰自己，少年得志绝对不会有好下场。曾经有人说过，知足常乐，幸福就围绕身旁。打开心灵的窗，你会看见阳光。向前冲，向前冲，忘记背后向前冲，想象自己是个无敌的超人。 向前冲，向前冲，看着标杆向前冲，成功的那一刻，音乐会响起。
So here we are at the North Gate. There are 4 gates in Kending, Henchun. From these gates and these walls, we can really imagine how people during the Guangxi years how they live inside the wall as a town. The wall used to be a defense system which would receive attack from the outsider, and now it has become one of the most popular strolling spots in Henchun. What's up everybody, this is Alan, and here we are in Henchun, the 3rd nuclear power plant. And here we will learn how the nuclear waste were disposed. The nuclear power plant number 3 is undergoing some maintenance, but we can still see the vision of the exhibition. There will be 2 parts in the exhibition. In the first floor you will see furniture displayed like in IKEA, and there are tablets on each furniture, which will show you how much CO2 being released when using them. In the second floor you can see the history of the nuclear power plant. You can see already over here. The other parts are the models of equipment that use in dynamic. Next we will show you some measures taken on nuclear waste. At this place we can see the location of the 3rd nuclear power plant, which is located right next to the Hobihu. And there you can see a lot of natural resources. There is a fishing farm and a coral protected area. So next we are going to show you how the nuclear power plant works without affecting the natural resources. To generate power by nuclear, you need to use the seawater to cool down the facilities. And the water will go in a circulation which will let the water be put back into the ocean. But what influences the ocean and the natural resources the most is the temperatures of the water discharged. So any water that goes out of here must not higher than 4 degrees, or it might cause harm to the natural resources. Spent fuel disposal, which is also called the nuclear waste. The nuclear waste will be dried stored deep under the ground to make sure it doesn't influence creatures by its radioactive waste.
Hi everybody, this is Alan and here we are at Wanli-tong, the western part of Hanchun.
As you can see, I'm suited up with the mask and the snorkel, life jacket and the fins.
Next we're going to take you to see the incredible sea view of Wanli-tong. Let's roll!
In case you don't know, this is Alan, and that show you the undersea beauty of Kanding. The sea at Wellington leaves a plenty of coral reefs, many kinds of tropical sea creatures. The wonderful undersea view brings Wellington a lot of snorkelers in every year. All these wonderful creatures live along with the coral reefs. Without the coral reefs, they would be lifeless. However, coral reefs live in a very demanding environment. To grow coral reefs, the water must be pure and clean, and they are rather vulnerable. They can easily die from the warmer water temperature. Yet it takes years for a coral reef to grow centimeters. Therefore, we must make sure that we don't hurt coral reefs whenever we do any activities, and keep our foot from making any contact with them. Share the environment with the nature.
Hi, I'm Sarah. We are in Olambi now. And later I'm going to introduce the famous lighthouse in Taiwan to you. Let's check it out. Let's go!
If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made.
Hi, I'm here and the lighthouse is behind me. Olambi Lighthouse was completed in 1883. In language of Baiwan, the Aboriginal residents in Taiwan, Olambi takes the meaning of sailboat. Let's get a closer look. The Olambi Lighthouse is 21.4 meters in height. Its light can reach up to about 40 kilometers. It's the brightest lighthouse in Taiwan, so you can also call that is the light of Asia. Besides, as you can see, there are many bullet holes on the wall. The function was for attacking the enemies many years ago.
You just can't fall asleep. I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget